Sha-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. 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 Sha-na-na-na-na-na-na. They're tuning in, they're turning out. The IPA Polka Show, without a doubt. So turn it up, we'll lay it down. The IPA Polka Show is back in town, singing la 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 lay. La 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 lay. Hey, they're tuning in, they're turning out. The IPA Polka Show, without a doubt. It's the IPA Polka Show. Let's go.
I met you, it was in the spring, when all the flowers blew and robins sing. While all alone you gave a kiss to me. I never knew what love could ever be. Then one day I promised you a ring, because I love you, you're my everything. Our wedding day we spent so happily. We'll love each other through eternity. Let me hold you in my arms again. Let me see the way you smile. Let me hold you in my arms and then let me know that you still care. Give me one more kiss before you go. I think of all the times that used to be, the times together when you still loved me. Now you're gone and there's no arms to hold, only memories of a love grown cold. Let me hold you in my arms again. Let me see the way you smile. Let me hold you in my arms and then let me know that you still care. Let me hold you in my arms again. Let me see the way you smile. Let me hold you in my arms and then let me know that you still care.
Well, good morning, polka fans, and welcome to another edition of the IPA radio show right here on WPNA in Chicago. We welcome all the listeners from Keith Strauss broadcast that was right before us, and we hope you stay tuned to the IPA show for the next hour. We've got lots of great music coming your way. We're going to have a lot of announcements about some of the upcoming polka events happening in the Chicagoland area and be telling you about some of the other things going on in polka music. And in the studio, this is Dan Matea, by the way, IPA director. And in the studio with me, I have
Bonnie Reineck.
And Dennis Mikolajewski, IPA director.
And the IPA secretary, Laura Matea. And at the engineer,
is El Presidente.
Yes. Our fearless leader, Rick Rizzuko, is running the show today.
Who's that Reineck?
Okay,
You
okay.
did it again, right?
Brilliant.
Thank you, Bonnie.
You're welcome.
Yes, and this is Bonnie's actually third show
It is.
since she's become an IPA director. And Bonnie, what do you think about all this radio stuff?
Oh, it's a lot of fun,
A lot of fun,
and
yeah.
it's very, very interesting.
and the coffee's really good. Isn't
I
it?
love my
excellent coffee. I'm on like my third cup.
That's great. That's
so I'm
great.
kind of a little bit wired up, and I
little
might want to dance
hyper.
a little bit or something.
we
You
Oh,
know.
okay.
You never get donuts, though. I don't
I was
get it.
promised
I make
breakfast
the
last
coffee.
week.
You bring the donuts.
That's right.
La-
good.
There
Well,
was
now you tell us?
there was talk about
Right.
breakfast last week, but it didn't occur. I don't know.
Yeah.
So, but anyway, Bonnie, what do you got there to tell
Well,
the
you know
folks?
what, Dan? Today there's a big event going on over at the Glendora House, and it's the Oktoberfest, and it's featured by the presented by the Bel Air Enterprises, and it's featuring Box On,
Box
which
On.
is really, really exciting because that is the Vanecki family and all of their 8 children.
Yes, it's 8 children.
Wow. And the mom and dad, right?
Yep,
which
obviously.
is, reading this here.
Rick and Alicia.
Yeah. Vanecki, right? And Alicia is a Gusevich.
Right, and Alicia used to play with.
Polka family.
Right, that's
yeah,
right.
and her mom and dad and brothers.
That's right.
And they're at the Glendora House today, 10225 South Harlem Avenue. The doors open at 1:30. Music is from 2 to 6. Admission is $12, payable at the door. And Mary's Polish Kitchen will be open.
You know, and I got the chance to hear them, Bon, in Michigan this past summer, and they are phenomenal. These kids are so talented. Each one of them plays at least one. Several of them play 2 instruments, and they feature them singing and playing all these different instruments. They do a variety of music. So if you've never heard them, folks, please head on out to the Glendora House today. They're worth the price of admission and then some, to be honest with you.
It's very exciting. It's the second generation, third generation of polka people, polka
Absolutely.
musicians.
Absolutely.
It's a family band.
Right.
I can't imagine anything much better than this, and it's going to be a good time.
Right.
And I hope to see a lot of people there today.
So welcome to the Bonnie and Dan show today.
Yeah, I know. Wow, we should just leave.
Before you
You
guys,
take the coffee with you.
I will.
before you change that dial, folks, why don't we go to some more music?
All right, this song's going to be by Dennis Polisky. It's off of his CD, It's All About the Music, and this one's called Howie's Obetic.
right, and that was none other than the Maestros Men, the 2014 Instrumental Group of the Year award winners at the convention this year, and they feature, of course, Polka Hall of Famers Dennis Polisky and Jackie Libera on that one. A very nice obetic. Hey, folks, we'd just like to remind you that today, October the 12th, there is an event going on at St. Camillus, and it's a polka mass, which is going to be starting at 12 noon, so you still have time to go if you are listening to the show. At 12 noon, there's going to be a polka mass at St. Camillus, which is located on 55th Street, right across the street from the airport on the southwest side of Chicago. Dennis Motika and his band are going to be performing for the polka mass. And then at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, the fine sounds of Tony Blazonczyk and New Phase will be performing for your dancing and listening pleasure at St. Camillus. St. Camillus, once again, located at 55th Street between Central and Cicero, right across the street from the airport. So don't forget, if you're anywhere in the vicinity, you still have time to make it to Mass and fulfill your Sunday obligation at 12 noon.
Okay, it's my turn again. So in
Bonnie.
keeping with the Bonnie and Dan show, which is bad all over again.
Oh, it is bad. It's another bad production.
Ba-dum-bum. Okay. Join the USPA and the IPA in a joint polka celebration on Saturday, October the 18th at the Holiday Inn at 15771 Royalton Road in Strongsville, Ohio, featuring Lenny Gomulka and the Chicago Push. The doors open at 7:30 p.m. Music is from 8 until 12 a.m. Donation is $13 per person at the door. You can call Barb at 440-886-6157 or Rick at 312-758-7490. There will be special drink prices at this dance, and there is a special room rate of $62 plus tax if you tell the hotel that you are with the joint polka dance celebration. Call 440-238-8800. Again, that number is 440-238-8800 to make that hotel reservation.
And also on Wednesday, October 15th, the Let's Polka USA is going to have their meeting, their monthly meeting actually, at the Glendora House. Starts up around 7 o'clock, right? And I don't know who's playing actually, but that will be announced in the future here. But don't forget, October 15th, don't miss the Let's Polka USA meeting at Glendora House.
All right, time for some more music. We got a little Lenny Gomulka and a Chicago Push, one called As Sweet as Candy.
Is the music in my mind, like homemade apple pie with ice cream on the side. As sweet as candy, delicious is the sound of happy polka music in a happy polka town. As sweet as candy, it's like sugar on a stick, or homemade chocolate chips with peanut butter bits. As sweet as candy, delicious is the sound of happy polka music and a happy polka crowd. It's like icing on the cake, a creamy rich milkshake, the music that we make. As sweet as candy, as tasty as can be. It's happy polka music and it's played for you and me. As sweet as candy, like Wrigley's double mint. It's got that special hint of each ingredient ingredient, as sweet as candy. Delicious is the sound of happy polka music in a happy polka town.
Polka Hall of Famer Lenny Gomulka and the Chicago Push there for you. And ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to remind you to join Marge, Maha, and family as they celebrate Polonia's 50th anniversary, taking place, of course, at Polonia Banquets at 4604 South Archer Avenue. 2 big days, Saturday, November the 1st and Sunday, November the 2nd, so mark your calendars, the first week in November. On Saturday, November the 1st, music by Lenny Gomulka and the Chicago Push. Doors open at 5:30, music from 6:30 till 10:30. And then on Sunday, day number 2, music by 2 bands, the Music Company and Tony Błazonczyk and the New Phase. Doors open at 12:30, music from 1 until 7. Advance tickets are $13, at the door are $15, and there also is a 2-day pass available for $25. Price includes a plate of Polonia's Polish specialties, and I'm sure those dumplings will be served up that day.
That was a lot of peas.
That was a lot of peas. Thank
Say it
you.
again. I challenge
Price
you.
includes a plate of Polonia's Polish specialties. Not bad.
Not bad.
Table reservations for groups of 10 paid tickets. For tickets and information, call Polonia at 773-523-7980, or you can visit them on the web at www.poloniabanquethall.com. 50th anniversary of Polonia, Bonnie.
Wow. Can you imagine 50 years of being in business over there at Polonia? You know, I know you, Danny, and myself, we've kind of grown up there. We remember days at the Grove. I remember the bar that you walked into just as you would walk out of the Grove. You'd go into that air-conditioned bar.
Absolutely.
And the hall. It was just, so many memories.
A lot of memories. A lot of polka history there, too.
Stop interrupting us, Laura.
Excuse me, if I may intervene, particular polka people prefer Polonia's Polish plate.
Wow.
That was really
good,
Rick.
That was very good.
And you can get a Polish plate with your paid admission.
And the Polonia dumplings.
That's right.
How many peas can we pull out of this? Hey, I just want you to know.
But in all seriousness, folks, there's a lot of polka history that took place in Chicago at Polonia. All the great bands performed there.
Absolutely.
All the Bel Air days. The original IPA conventions were held at Polonia. I'm sure a lot of people remember that too. So
wow, yeah.
A lot of nostalgia. I'm sure a lot of people are going to be coming out from faraway places to celebrate with Marge and her family. So plan on making it out there as well. It's the first Saturday and Sunday in November. It'll be a great time.
Looking forward to it. Absolutely.
So Dennis, are you going? You going to meet me there?
Sure, let's go.
All right. Well, hey, we're gonna.
Bonnie and Dan seem to be having a good time on that side of the table.
Hey, you know what? We got our own thing going on
That's
here.
right.
Don't worry about that.
We got our own bad production.
And we're going to go on to some more music here by the Dynatones. This one is from the 25th anniversary tour CD, and this is called "Riding on a Horse."
No comment, Laura. Just stay on your side of the table, would you?
Hello, I'm Mr. A.
Jedziemy, ślina, poszła błaszka, wina. Jo, jo, hi, hi, jo, jo, hi, hi. Poszła błaszka, wina. Jo, jo, hi, hi, jo, jo, hi, hi. Poszła błaszka, wina. Łaszka wina, może jest przyczyna. Jo, jo, hi, hi, jo, jo, hi, hi. Może jest przyczyna. Jo, jo, hi,
jo, może jest przyczyna. I sa, 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 sa. Kazmu stanęli, orżałe popili. Jo, orżałe popili. Jo, orżałe popili. Jedno robi, amże jedno nogi. Jo, tamże jedno nogi. Jo, tamże jedno nogi.
We're going to do a polka twin spin here. We're going to play one for our friend Christy Nowakowski, who just got a new job and position for a law firm, Dewey, Cheatham & Howe.
And your father said, finally!
Finally.
Got a full-time job, finally!
All right, we're going to play some news for her. One little bit news live.
And for her mom and dad, King Zupa and Diane, sorry.
All right, so that was one from the news live from the IPA convention from a couple of years ago.
And I'd like to send that one out to my niece Angela Campbell because she loves ladybugs. And also, congratulations to Sergeant Michael Campbell, her husband.
All right.
A fine Chicago police officer.
Yes, he
and now
is.
Sergeant.
Absolutely.
One of Chicago's finest.
Hey, let's send
Good to
one out
know.
for our other friend who's a great Chicago police officer, John Meekrut.
Absolutely.
Hi,
We'll
John.
do-
Hi, John. Hi, Sandy.
So what's next on our agenda here, gang? Do we have an agenda?
We don't.
You know, we don't want to make it all about Dan and Bonnie,
I know.
Laura. So
Because we have a bad production over here.
That's right.
It's
Do you
Bonnie
have
and Dennis.
Do you have any announcements there, guys, that you would like to announce?
He,
For
he just cut us off right there.
No, I didn't. I asked you if you had any announcements that you'd like to announce. I was being very courteous. Well, you know, we could talk about the joint polka dance once again that's coming up, which will be next Saturday, the 18th, in Ohio, and that's the IPA USPA joint polka dance in Cleveland, featuring Lenny Gomulka and the Chicago Push. Don't forget, if you're in the area or you'd like to drive on out, it's at the Holiday Inn, 15471 Royalton Road, Strongsville, Ohio, featuring Lenny Gomulka and the Chicago Push. Doors open at 7:30. Music from 8 until 12. Donation $13 per person. You can call Barb at 440-886-6157. There is a special room rate of $62 plus tax if you tell the hotel you're with the Joint Polka Dance. So come on out, join the IPA and USPA as we try to demonstrate polka unity with I think it's our 4th annual Joint Polka celebration in Strongsville, Ohio. Lenny Gomulka and the Chicago Push on Saturday, October the 18th.
You know, as we're talking about the holidays, it's not too far. Thanksgiving is coming around the corner, and I know Bel Air Enterprises always has their Thanksgiving Eve polka dance.
Yes, they do, Dennis, and that's going to be on Wednesday, November the 26th at Polonia Banquets at 4604 South Archer Avenue. And the music will be that night by the Music Company. And that is also the 50th anniversary of the Thanksgiving Eve Polka Hop. And the music will be from 7 to 11 p.m.
And, you know, the music company has been around for 45 years, only 5 years less than Polonia. That's pretty amazing.
Wow.
And Ricky, you were there for
Congratulations.
how many of those?
40.
Wow.
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 1974.
Being a 39-year-old, that's
I
kind
was
of
a
a...
young snot-nosed punk.
Well, you still are.
And now you're an old snot-nosed punk.
Yeah. With a title.
Oh!
With a
It's
title.
Mr. Snot-nosed Punk to you.
Or El President Snot-Nosed
Moses.
Punk. Yeah. Well, you know what? Since we're talking about Thanksgiving, I know it's a little while away, but you know what? These holidays sneak up on us. Joint Festival of Friendship, as they have a bus trip to Wyandotte, Michigan, and they'll be there on that Friday, the Friday after Thanksgiving. Friday, November 28th. I was just looking for the date there. And it's music, once again, by the Music Company at the PRCU in Wyandotte. If you've never been to the PRCU Wyandotte, it's a great place, a great venue for not only polka music, for some great Michigan friends that always show us a good time when we come over there. So if you want to take the bus, give Dave Ulitsky a call. He can be reached at area code 312-315-2215. And the bus will be leaving at Glendora Banquets at 9 a.m. on Friday and returning Saturday around 5 p.m. Once again, it'll be a great time. We get to hear the Music Company. And the price for this trip is $140 for double occupancy, $175 for single occupancy, and includes the motor coach transportation, the overnight stay at the Comfort Inn, snacks and refreshments on the bus, admission to the dance, and breakfast at the hotel. So get on the bus with us and with Dave and come out to hear the Music Company in Wyandotte, Michigan on Thanksgiving weekend. All right, what's next, gang? The Boys is number number 2 on the CD player?
Cherry tree.
Over the Cherry Tree by the Boys.
Stojała wiśnia przy drodze, stojała wiśnia przy drodze. Stała Kasienka, stała Kasienka, stała Kasienka. Jasia czekała, długo na Jasia czekała, a rosa na nią, a rosa na nią, a rosa na nią padała, a rosa na nią, a rosa na nią, a rosa na nią padała. Potem pod wiśnia stanęła, potem pod wiśnia stanęła. Kasia znużona, Kasia znużona, Kasia znużona zaśmiała. Kasia znużona, Kasia znużona, Kasia znużona zaśmiała. Śpicie, Kasienko, powoli, śpicie, Kasienko, powoli. Niech cię głoweczka, niech cię głoweczka, niech cię głoweczka nie boli. Niech cię głoweczka, niech cię głoweczka, niech cię głoweczka nie boli.
When you lose a loved one, the last thing you want to worry about is whether the funeral director you choose will personally attend to your needs with compassion and detail. Jeffrey Andrewsunis and his staff at the Richard Midway Funeral Home care about the people they serve. Honesty, straightforwardness, and fair pricing are just a few of the traditions at the Richard Midway Funeral Home. If and when the time arises, or you are thinking about a prearranged funeral, call Jeffrey Andrewsunis at 773-767-1840. That's 773-767-1840. The Richard Midway Funeral Home is located at 5749 South Archer Avenue in the heart of Chicago's Southwest Side. For thoughtful, sympathetic peace of mind, contact the staff at the Richard Midway Funeral Home. Alrighty, folks, we'd like to tell you about a couple of events that are going on at Stardust Banquets. Every Tuesday, there's a polka party at Stardust Banquets, 5688 North Milwaukee Avenue, from 10 to 1. Time to relax and listen to some polka music and old-time music featuring the live music of the Pensioners. Admission is only $5 and includes complimentary coffee for $5. For more information, call 1-847-647-2244. So that is on Tuesday. And then every Wednesday, Stardust Banquets presents music by the Morning Stars, and they celebrate birthdays, anniversaries, and holidays, or any other special occasion. Once again, admission is only $5, and that's on Wednesday morning. So every Tuesday and Wednesday, there is music from 10 to 1 at Stardust Banquets, 5688 North Milwaukee Avenue. Come on out.
Hey, Dan, it's almost lunchtime. We should break out those Doritos, don't you think?
We should, yeah.
Yeah.
I thought that was a bagel.
With the coffee? No, I don't think it tastes good with the coffee.
I think it would be better with wine.
Well, I have an announcement here. Let's Polka USA Club is having their last dance of the year, and that'll be held on Sunday, November 9th. It will be at the Glendora House. Music is from 1 until 5. $10 at the door only. Food will be available for purchase. And the Easy Tones from South Bend,
Michigan City,
will be there. So check them out. And if you want tickets or information, call Norb Chesla at 708-532-8919.
You know who else is going to be there, Laura?
Who? Oh.
Smiling Eddie Barchak.
Oh, I know. I love Ed.
Yeah, it's good to see him. We saw him a few weeks ago at
Vice
a dance.
President of the club.
That's right. So he'll be over there shaking everybody's hand and welcoming everybody to the dance. So everybody go and say hi to our buddy Eddie Barchak.
Yes,
and
slamming glasses. Have you checked out his glasses?
you tell me I need to
Very
get some
cool.
Eddie Barchak.
Slamming.
Yeah.
I do.
Wow.
They're very cool.
He's got his
like
own
this-
line now.
I kind of like this. I like his 2.5 men shirts. Those are the
Yep.
Yeah, I'm telling you,
Yeah,
he's
he's rocking it, man.
Yes.
He's
Yep.
styling.
yeah.
All right. How about Squeeze Box? Is that what we're going to do? Right?
Když mi opastili Prahu, stąd se zvítěno. Když mi opastili Prahu, stąd se zvítěno. A my jsme opajeli a dobře jsme se měli. A my jsme opajeli a dobře jsme se měli. Když mi opastili Prahu, stąd se zvítěno. Když mi opastili Prahu, stąd se zvítěno. Když mi opastili Prahu, stąd se zvítěno. A my jsme opajeli a dobře jsme se měli. A my jsme opajeli a dobře jsme se měli. Když mi opastili Prahu, stąd se zvítěno.
Hey, Laura, do you know what time it is?
It's happy birthday time.
Yeah, happy birthday time.
And guess who's the first one?
Who?
Grandma Therese.
Oh,
My mom, Teresa Brzezinski, is celebrating her birthday on October 12th.
happy birthday, Mom.
And also, that's your granddaughter screaming back there. And then on the 13th is our director, Jake Mikroot. On the 14th, Gene Swick, wonderful supporter of IPA.
One of our trustees of the
Trustee
IPA,
of the IPA.
and big benefactor to polka music. Happy birthday, Gene.
Happy birthday, Gene. On the 15th, Michael Zemsky and Alan Smaka.
And then on the 16th, we have Dawn Mikurut Bartolini, Andrew Makarevich. On the 17th, Fran Fierst and Christy Kravich. Happy birthday to all our IPA members.
Our first vice president, Christy Kravich.
Absolutely.
Happy birthday, girlfriend.
Christy.
What the heck do we care? Hail, hail, the gang's all here. What the heck do we care?
Okay, I do have a special announcement to make. If any of the Chicago area bands are interested in donating your time and talents to the IPA's 46th Annual Chicago Festival of Polka Bands on Saturday, January 18th, please send an email to IPA January Dance, that's IPA JAN Dance at yahoo.com before October 15th. So if you get those in shortly. We'd greatly appreciate it. Once again, looking for all our Chicago area bands to participate in our Festival of Bands taking place at Glendora Banquets on Sunday, January 18th.
And Dennis, just to remind everybody, once again, as you mentioned, that big date to mark on your calendars is January 17th, 18th, 2015 for our big weekend in Chicago. Of course, it starts on the 17th with the IPA warm-up dance that we've held for a number of years now. And that's at Polonia Banquets. The band featured that night is going to be Freeze Dried. And then on the 18th, of course, the big January dance at Glendora, the 46th annual Chicago Festival of Polka Bands. And as we found out what the band lineup's going to be, we're going to be announcing that on future shows. But mark your calendars, folks, 17th and 18th of January. Bonnie?
Well, in keeping with marking your calendars, please remember to mark your calendars for September 4th through the 6th of 2015 for the 47th Annual Festival and Convention of the IPA, featuring the News, Freeze Dried, Polka Family, The Buffalo Touch, the IPA Tribute Band, Polka Country Musicians, Tony Blazonczyk's New Phase, Lenny Gomulka and the Chicago Push, Dennis Polisky and the Maestros Men. Wow, what a lineup. It's all going to be happening at the Millennium Hotel in Buffalo, New York. The IPA room rates will be as follows. The Tower rooms for $99 a night, the Courtyard rooms at $109 per night. You can call the Millennium directly at 716-681-2400. Again, the number 716-681-2400 for room reservations. And get those reservations in now because those hot rooms are going. And it's going to be a ton of polka fun.
Actually, the rooms do have air conditioning, Bonnie, but they are...
It's still going to be hot, Dan. You know that.
Lots of fresh coffee.
That's right.
All right, let's move on to music by the Polka Generations off that CD. It's a family affair. This one's called Wait Till I Hear Mommy Obetic.
Powie mamie, żeż ty podar fartuch na mnie podar, podar porozrywał. Poczkaj, poczkaj, będziesz siwał. Podar, podar porozrywał. Poczkaj, poczkaj, będziesz siwał. Moja Kasiu nie żałuje, jak jem podar, to że szije. A ty będziesz pamiętała, jak buziaka dawała. A ty będziesz pamiętała, jakieś buziaka dawała. Poczekaj, poczekaj, powie mamie, żeś się zbrudził suknię na mnie, jak ją mama będzie brała, będzie ciebie przeklinała, jak ją mama będzie brała, będzie ciebie przeklinała. Moja Kasiu, twoja wina, bo cud nocy przychodziła, jakżeś do mnie się tuliła, to żeś suknię ubrudziła, jakżeś do mnie się tuliła, to żeś suknię ubrudziła.
That was one by the Polka Generations. All right, let's keep the music going. Here's one by Freeze Dried, one called We Were Made for Each Other.
Alrighty, and we wanted to send out some congratulations to the daughter and now son-in-law of two of our board members, and that is to Holly and the new Mr. and Mrs. Holly and Chad Steckley, who were married yesterday. And Holly is, of course, the daughter of John and Christy, a couple of our board members. And their wedding was yesterday, a very nice event, and we wanted to send congratulations out to the new Mr. and Mrs. Steckley. So congratulations, guys.
And wow, what a good time it was.
Yes, it was.
And congratulations to the Schmeals as well.
Yes.
Vicky and Laja were there, and they looked beautiful, and what a great wedding it was. We had a great time.
Yes, it was a wonderful, wonderful time.
I wouldn't remember half of it. That Jack Daniels was tasting good.
Rick, I didn't think you imbibed.
I quit drinking, but I didn't forget how.
Okay, and I'd like to remind everybody that the nightclub at noon is going to be on Thursday, November the 6th, featuring the music of the Ampliers. Doors open at 11:30, lunch is served at noon, and the show is until 3 p.m. You can contact Hollis at 312-666-2409. Again, the name is Hollis at 312-666-2409. And I think we're going to play some music now.
Sure, we're going to do a little polka family. One called Moja Luba.
Ain't this special request?
No.
Oh, yes,
Yes,
it
it
is.
is.
Behind us. All right, come on, tell us. Caleb, come on over here and tell us who it is.
Come on,
You guys
you
are
two.
such
We
wins.
have an administrative staff, but they're
Yeah,
hesitant.
they were answering the phones earlier, but I
Kayla
guess
Rosinski, who turned 21 a couple weeks ago.
Oh,
a week ago.
A week ago.
I've got shoes older than that.
I think those two found the coffee.
Yeah, the YouTube sensations.
Te pamiątki nasze będą w naszych sercach i uczucia nasze będziemy przeżekać. Pamiątki naszych dni i nasze pragnienia już się nas sprawdziły, miłość kwitnie dalej. Moja luba, be my girl, share my world. Moja luba, kiss me in the moonlight. Moja luba, be my girl, share my world. Moja luba, kiss me in the moonlight. Memories that we share keep our hearts together. You say that you will care through all kinds of weather. Memories of the days when our hearts were yearning forever and a day. Our love will be burning. Moja luba, be my girl, share my world. Moja luba, kiss me in the moonlight. Moja luba, be my girl, share my world. Moja luba, kiss me in the moonlight. Hey, moja luba. Moja luba, lubi.
Twin spin.
Because I'm drinking with my pal Upsadina. My wife is mad as all the Upsasa. Stop drinking, she says you big a moose Upsadina. The kids are walking without shoes Upsasa. I'm only drinking 100 proof, whoopsadina. And right away she hits the roof, whoopsasa. She hits the roof and screams like a mad whoopsadina. Now she won't let me sleep in bed, whoopsasa. Cause I'm drinking with my pal, Hopsadina. My wife's exploding like a shell, Hopsasa. Stop drinking, she is telling me, Hopsadina. Or I will hang you from a tree, Hopsasa. I have a rope around my neck, Hopsadina. And now my wife cashes the check, Hopsasa. My drinking days forever gone, Hopsadina. And my dear wife has finally won, whoopsasa.
And Sally.
All right, that was by special request to Chester and Jeannie Pala, Al Pala, and all the Pala family. Yeah. Well, I had to think about what I was going to say.
Don't forget
Come
Grandma
on.
Sally.
Grandma Sally. How is
Love
Grandma
her.
Sally doing?
She's all excited. Hawk season is starting.
I know. This is
She has
opening
the umbrella
weekend.
with her, right? Ready to go?
The lucky umbrella.
All right.
Kind of like Mary Poppins
Yeah.
with the lucky umbrella.
So what's going on today, Bonnie?
Well, I'm going to remind everybody once again that today Box On is going to be featured at the Glendora House, and this is a Bel Air Enterprise production, and that's at 10225 South Harlem Avenue, and the doors open at 1:30. Admission is $12 payable at the door. Music is from 2 to 6, and that Box On is the Vanecki family with 8 children, the mom and the dad. So come on out and hear them. It's going to be an exciting, fun time. Make an ordinary day into an extraordinary day and come and hear Box On.
I'm going.
And also taking place this afternoon is the dance at St. Camillus, and actually Mass is starting in about 2 minutes here, but if you're close by, you can still make Mass. And then, of course, the Polka Mass starting at noon is followed at 2 o'clock by music, or with music by New Phase. Tony Bozunchik and New Phase will be there from 2 to 7, I believe it is. So go on out to St. Camillus if you're nearby. That's on 55th Street between Cicero and Central, right across the street from the airport. Also, don't forget this Wednesday, Let's Polka USA meeting taking place over at the Glendora House.
Well, is it time to say
goodbye?
Bye, Laura.
Bye. My other part of bad.
Yeah.
And our bad is better than their bad. I'm
That's
just
right.
saying.
I don't think your bad is bad enough.
Our bed is good. Our bed.
I got it bad, and that ain't good.
All right. Well, everyone
thanks.
have a great week.
Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. Go out and support live music today somewhere.
And we're going to finish off the show today with TBC, The Brass Connection, featuring one of our Hall of Famers, Frankie Lishka, singing Big Brown Eyes. Here we go.
Goodbye, everybody. Have
Bye-bye.
a great
Bye-bye.
Sunday.
We almost sound like the Stooges. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Bye.
I never met a girl with big brown eyes that say so much. You don't have to speak, you don't even have to touch. And when you try to tell me something that the words can say, those big brown eyes of yours can give your heart away. Those big brown eyes of yours can tell me if I'm right or wrong. Things I should have known, things that I know all along. So when you tell me that you love me, you don't have to say those don't even have to touch. And when you try to tell me something that no words can say, those big brown eyes of yours can give your heart away. Those big brown eyes of yours can tell me if I'm right or wrong. Things I should have known